Yeah, we you have these games to kind of get the uniform on, to get the guys that haven't played. The popcorn's popping, the lights are on, and you talk about the team going in that, hey, this is going to be a team that we're going to be better than, right? But it's respecting their opponent, but respecting the game. Really playing every possession hard, and then bringing that energy on defense. And then on offense, the ball, to me, when the ball moves, it brings energy. And I was really proud of the guys and how they brought energy on both sides of the floor. I didn't feel like they were looking up at a scoreboard and tried to make it where I got to get mine at this point. I thought we shared the ball. I thought we played the game the way you want to play it. And I was really happy with that young group of guys because they've done a fantastic job. Daniel, along with the other freshmen, have just done a really good job of practicing. And those are guys who were, with the exception of Daniel, who redshirted last year, we're probably going to redshirt a lot of those freshmen. And I just think they've been doing an awesome job, and it was fun to see them finish. I think they scored 23 points in the last 10 minutes, and they were fighting some nerves early, but it was kind of fun to see those young guys play like that. So, yeah, good night for us, and now we got Iowa, so we go from one to the other, and it's an exciting opportunity. So, questions?
A couple transfers in the starting lineup. What do you think of them tonight?
Yeah, good. For their first night playing, it was the first time I think Eli in Division I's been able to get out and play substantial minutes, right? And so he's a lot like a freshman in a lot of ways, but he's not. I mean, he's from a mental standpoint not a freshman at all. I mean, he's obviously a sophomore, but so it's fun to see him just get out and play, and against somebody else. I thought Dang's energy from the start was just fantastic. I thought he set the tone for us defensively. He's so long, athletic, but like he can just make multiple effort plays. And I thought the other guys were really good that way too. I thought from a unit they all were pretty connected and engaged. But those two transfers, and along with Amar, I just thought those three transfers are guys. Tyrese didn't play, more than likely not gonna get his waiver, and so those three transfers, it's fun to see all three of those guys make an impact for us. So that was good.
Let's see. Did you figure that Mara was going to dunk tonight?
Mara?
Yeah.
Yeah. He usually has a way of finding that rim a few times. He's pretty fast, and he's really come a long ways for us in a short time. I think you can still kind of see, there's times out there where he's just learning. There's just so much, and so it's fun to see when he makes some of the plays that he can make. Defensively, there's a few times where a guy got their shot, but then he kind of learns, and then all of a sudden now it's really hard to get a shot over him as that game went on. Because I just think defensively he could be a really, really hard guy to play against with his size and ability to move and length. And then offensively, the sky's the limit. And it's this first year really keeping it simple and not trying to over dribble or those kind of things. Just, because he's got some things he's going to really help us. So, yeah, I think we had a few guys that had a few dunks tonight, which is fun. We got some pretty good athletes that have been working hard. So,
Yeah.
we got a couple guys that missed a couple dunks.
Let's see. Did you have a point in the game where you figured that you were going to bring the freshmen in?
Oh, yeah, we kind of had a plan going in. I mean, again, you got to plan a little bit. We wanted to make sure that, with Brian out, Matthew's not healthy right now. We figured we kind of had 9 guys in that rotation right now. And we wanted to make sure we got those 9 guys in the first half and those 9 guys in the first 10 minutes. But no matter really what that score, we figured we were going to have a little bit of a lead by that time. We wanted to play our freshmen at worst at the last 8 minutes. If we could play them earlier, I think we got them in closer around that 10-minute mark, which is awesome, which is great to get those guys those minutes because they, they've been working hard too, so it's fun to see them get out there and play.
Yeah. Do you have an update on Brian Matthews?
Nothing quite yet. He's probably a good week away, but I don't know that. I mean, I don't think I guess we're not planning on having him for the Iowa game, but you never know. I mean, it'd be awesome if it comes quicker than that. But he's missed a few days of practice because of it, and he's probably going to miss a few more. So, they're working. He's working on it. I know Travis is doing all they can. So, it is what it is.
Iowa game. How are you guys going to prepare? I mean, how does this game
they play really fast. Like they've got a really good system in the fact that they play fast. If you turn it over, they turn it into points. If you take a bad shot, they turn it into points. And we're a team that wants to play fast. So we've got to make sure the two biggest things to me is we got to take care of the basketball against them. If we have a turnovers of more than if we have more than 12 turnovers in that game, their points off turnovers are going to be 25 plus points. So we've got to really minimize our turnovers and make good plays, and we still want to be aggressive. So it's making sure we're pushing, we're playing smart, but it's got to be sweet and easy as far as the pace we play. And if we don't have something sweet and easy, then we've got to make them have to guard us throughout a possession and then take care of it. And then on makes or just period transition defense to slow them down. We got to. Sometimes your offense can be your best defense, and taking care of the ball and good offense can help your defense get back and get set. And then once you're guarding them in a half-court set, I think, that's not necessarily how they want to play. They can play. The Cricky kid's a really skilled five. They got returning guys, McCaffrey and Sanford and his little brother. They got plenty of really talented players that are high IQ, high-level players with great skill. So we're going to have our hands full, but what a great opportunity. And you go in there and you get better from the game regardless. And if you give yourself, if you get inside that 10-minute mark, inside that 5-minute mark, and it's a 2-possession game, you're giving yourself an opportunity. Anything can happen. Basketball is a funny game. But it's about us. This whole non-conference schedule, it's about us. We got a lot of room to grow and get better, and guys are figuring it out. And there's still a lot of learning. There's still a lot of things where guys will improve. So it's a good start, but we got a really good test in Iowa coming up.